Dreamscape presents The Eternal City, A History of Rome by Ferdinand Addis, narrated by Pete Cross. A note on dates. Common practice now in academic history books is to designate years before and after the year, not as years BC and AD, but rather BCE and CE, standing for before the Common Era and after the Common Era. The reasons for this are broadly commendable. Historians don't want to impose a Christian-centric dating system on readers who may belong to any religion or none. They are uncomfortable with the religious claim implied by Anno Domini. In another context, I might very well have followed this convention. However, for this book, various considerations urged me towards the traditional AD and BC. This book is, above all, about the ways humans have located themselves within history. It is not an academic book, nor is it concerned with history as a quasi-scientific discipline. It makes no claim to abstraction or impersonal authority. It might question the idea that any era could be common to all. This is a book about people and their experiences and prejudices and beliefs, the myths to which people have clung. No solution is perfect, therefore, but AD and BC, as well as being familiar, is the system that most of the subjects of this book would have recognized. The claims implied in those abbreviations are claims to which most of the subjects of this book would have assented, however they might strike us today. I have located my subjects in history using, so far as possible, the landmarks they might have used themselves. Another candidate dating system would have been AUC, ab urbe condita, years elapsed since the notional foundation of Rome in 753 BC. However, even the ancient Romans very rarely used this system. They usually dated the years by the names of the men who served as consuls or by the regnal years of emperors, and I thought even for the most committed reader, that might be asking a bit much. 1. The Wolf Children. Romulus and the Foundation of Rome, 753 BC. In the middle of a fertile plain, halfway between the mountains and the sea, a river flows between a cluster of low hills. 7? It depends on how you count them. 3 hills stand along the river. The Palatine, whose broad back will one day groan under the weight of imperial palaces. The great hump of the Aventine, a hill for rebellious plebs and foreign gods. Last, the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?